Hey everyone, it's me, and I am coming tonight for my week 12 video. I can hardly believe that it's week 12. I think it's week 12. Yeah, it's week 12. Um, but yeah, things have been a little crazy this week, and my weight loss has definitely been crazy too. I did not do anything differently. In fact, I actually had a couple of days where I I kind of I went on a little bit of a food binge, but I will talk about that in a little bit. So I don't know why my camera. Anyway, sorry, squirrel. Um, so yeah, like I said, I think I've found out my cycle kind of. Anyway, this was my big week, and let me tell you, it was the biggest week I've had, I think, since week 1 or week 2. So, my current weight today is 338.8. See, I can't even say it because I haven't been in the 30s. I don't know. I have no idea when. Maybe 2006. So that's 9 years. 9 years ago. That's insane. So 338.8, which gives me a 8.8 pound loss this week, which is just it's crazy. It's just crazy. I don't know. I don't feel it. Like I didn't do anything differently. It's just the sleeve working. So um yeah, it's exciting. It's like, all right, cool. 8.8 pounds. It's like a whole size of a newborn. Like I just lost a new. Oh no, that's kind of morbid to say. Anyway, like just yeah. What else could it be? 8.8 pounds. It's a lot of butter. Anyway, so seriously, I'm so exhausted. So this video will not make any sense whatsoever. So I bet you could play a drinking game with how many times I get distracted in this video. So see, distracted. There's monkey. Um, So my total weight loss is 91.2 pounds, and my post-surgery weight loss is 57.2 pounds. And I really can't believe it. So, yeah, I am 8.8 pounds. 8.8 pounds. I guess that's a big number for me this week because I'm also 8.8 pounds away from 100 pounds lost, which is redonkulous. I can't believe it. So, so this week, food. Yeah. This week, food was a challenge for me. I had a lot of protein. I got a lot in, but then I also added a little bit more carbs in my diet this week just to like see how it would feel. And not anything like super white or super refined, but like a whole grain tortillas or a whole grain like thin bread. And I was able to tolerate it pretty well. So I know that Felice Levidad does not like fried breaded things. Like that fried food doesn't work out. And neither refined like white sugar, like nothing. Excuse me, nothing super sweet. Um, but I was a couple times this week I was super well, I guess this whole week. I guess the whole month of March I've just been one big ball of stress. So I ate more than I usually did this past week. So, and I kind of let the stress go into my head, and it wasn't as bad as I had it in the past, like as far as feeding my hunger and making that my coping mechanism. And I was actually able to turn off the messages of my head, like, why are you doing this? Blah, 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 blah. And I was able to realize what I was doing. I continued, but then I got over it. Like I did not beat myself up before it, and I figured out why, and I moved on. So that was a pretty big step for me, and it happened a couple of times this week. So I just I'm trying really hard to just fuel my body with food and not use it as an emotional tool. And so it's just an overwhelming addiction to food that I have. And I don't think it's ever going to stop completely, but at least I know that I'm coping with it in a healthier way than I have in the past, which is exciting. Um, it's a pretty big step for me. So, yeah, I had a lot of stress this week, so I'm going to just talk about that a little bit. Well, first of all, it's March, and we call it around school, we call it March Madness because there's um there's report cards. I'm supposed to get report cards done by Wednesday, and I completely forgot about them. Like, how do you forget about report cards? Well, I did. And so that's what I will be doing tonight and tomorrow, and I need them done by Wednesday. So that's very exciting. Not, no, not really. And then also there was another thing I can't really go into very much, but it's a job related stress, and I was on an interview panel for the new principal that we're hiring, and it was just a stress because we want to pick the right person and we want to make sure that they're great. And anyway, all I can say is that it was really stressful, and I can't really say much more about it, but I was exhausted afterwards. And then also house stuff, I was supposed to close like last week, sign papers, but it ended up being that I signed papers on Sunday. Yay! And I just put down all the money that I've ever had in my life. And so yeah, so now I have an awesome place, but I yeah, have no money. So that's exciting. Yay me. And so tomorrow I get my keys. I'm so excited. I get my keys. So I will be there with my parents and some friends tomorrow for just a little like pizza on the floor party because I'm not moving yet. I have paint to paint and carpet to do and all this kind of fun new homeowner stuff. So yeah. Okay, NSVs. I usually make a list of NSVs, but I've been so busy that I honestly don't remember them. There was this weird incident that happened to me, and maybe you guys can relate. But have you ever felt uncomfortable about somebody's reaction to your weight loss? Like over the top extreme excited for you? Like I must have been really, really fat and ugly in order for her to say those types of things like beforehand. Because I have a friend and I haven't seen her since December. And I'm pretty sure I told her that I've had weight loss. But we play this game. I hope other people out there have played it. It's called Bunko, and we usually play it once a month. Anyway, it gets wild and crazy and fun, and it's just a dice game. But she hadn't seen me since December, since before. And she like freaked out on me, and I was like, usually I have pretty good comebacks. Like I'm like, yeah, I've been trying, or yep, or I don't know what I say. Something just vague and thanks. Cuz usually I tell everybody. It's not like I'm keeping it a secret. But she was like, damn, girl. Like, she just kind of went off on me. And then she was like, you look so fantastic. And I'm so jealous. And, like, how jealous she was and why can't she do it and blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, I don't know what to say right now. This is awkward. So, anyway, it felt good. It felt really good. So, ow. Monkey just bit me. Charlie bit my finger. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm exhausted. Thanks for bearing with me for this 9 minutes of gobbledygook. So anyway, let's see. Back to NSVs. So my crazy friend, she was like all freaking out on me about my weight loss, and so I was like, okay, thanks. And then and then I went to an auction this weekend on Saturday, and it was really tight. Like the tables were tight with the chairs around, and usually I get really claustrophobic and I don't want to be on the inside table. But actually I was able to maneuver pretty well, and I felt really good about that. Like I didn't have to worry about, okay, if this person leaves, then I can leave, and kind of like bumping into people. So that was neat. And then the other thing that we did was we went out dancing afterwards, and I just danced the night away. And I feel pretty proud about not having a drink for a good time. I did have lots of water and a little bit of, well, a Red Bull, a sugar-free Red Bull. And let me tell you what, that gave me some wings. Woo! So we just danced the night away. I think I left my Fitbit at home, but my friend who I was dancing with, she had like 6,000 steps between midnight and 1:30. So we were crazy dancing. Yeah, I guess that's all. I'm trying to think of any other NSVs. I wish that I had, stop. Sorry, monkey just bit me again. Charlie bit my finger. Oh, Lord. Thanks for being my friend, despite the craziness. I'm going to just sign off now before I get way too punchy. But anyway, mwah. Bye, everyone. Have a great week.
You're better than the best. I'm lucky just to linger in your